What's up everyone, this is R13 and let's get started. So on today's video, we are reviewing the F93-Y cluster Gundam, and this unit is from the Mobile Suit Gundam Silhouette Formula 91 in UC0123 manga series. Okay, now that is a handful. So practically this is the Gundam unit before the Gundam F91. This unit is actually quite unique on its own due to the fact that its actual name is Cluster Gundam. Of course, you still got the F93-Y, but it's actually really unique. And for the kit itself, this unit was released back in 1993 with a price tag of 1200 yen. It will be much higher now or much cheaper. I actually got this for a very cheap price, which is I am quite happy. I do like building classic kit. Okay, now for a quick history lesson regarding this unit here. This unit is actually developed from the F90 Gundam F90 and actually do have its own variant, the F90Y Cluster Gundam Kai prototype. This unit is actually manufactured by the Strategic Naval Research Institute and piloted by a Lyle Wolf. And from what I found in the manga, he looks like he's a hard-headed pilot and the protagonist of the manga series itself. Now this unit actually fought against the Crossbone Vanguard's death guns, and that's it actually for the trivia quick history. I actually got this information through Gundam Wikia, so you guys can check them out. Gundam Wikia, okay? Now let's move on to its weaponry. Now for the weaponry of this unit here, this actually comes with your basic Vulcan gun that is actually located in the forehead, and beam Vulcan, which is, I actually don't know where it is. It's probably, there's actually a pair here as you guys can see. So it's one of them that is the beam Vulcan and the other one's the Vulcan gun. Now the next part is the beam saber, which is actually located at the back here, but for the kit itself, this is it. The handle is actually molded in as well, so you'll have to paint it. Now the next one here is the beam rifle. The beam rifle is actually just one color here. I'll show you guys that there's actually seam lines there and definitely nubs. I actually gave it some details so at least you guys can see where the details are. It's really not that bad. Okay, now the next one is the Mega Beam Bazooka, and there's actually two of them. Okay, now of course there's gonna be nubs and seam lines here. As you guys can see, I even missed one. And it's actually got some really nice detail for a 90s kit. Now last but not the least is the beam shield here, and this is the beam shield. And just to let you guys know, the effect parts itself is actually hard plastic. It's not your typical soft plastic for beam sabers that everyone is used to nowadays. And for the shield itself, is actually quite nice. It even have the 90 insignia here is molded in, and this is what it looks like. For the handle, you can see some marks there from the mold. It's really not that bad. Now the next part that we will actually be going to is the details of this unit and the articulations and the seam lines here. Okay, so as you guys can see here, for the details, it's actually really not that bad. I didn't put the stickers here, which I actually have it right now. And I may have some plans later on to actually use it, but for now this is what you get. I actually again added some detailing, and as you guys can see, there's some nubs there, seam lines. It's really not that bad. Then you can actually remove certain piece here, which is not that bad as well, so there's actually a reason for that. Okay, so as you guys can see, there's nubs and seam lines galore. This is a classic kit, so don't get too mad when you actually get this unit here. Now some of the special feature that this unit have is the core booster here. As you guys can see, removed easily. and it's actually quite nice. You can even actually install this right away, so it can be a little bit loose depending on what the kits you get. It's a hit and miss, and it's actually quite nice. And then on top of that, the other feature that this unit have is you can actually have one of your Mega Beam Bazooka stored at the back of this unit here, and there's actually a slot there that you can secure it properly. There's a slot here just to be, there you go. It's actually quite secure. And then there's the hollow part there, so if you want to do some modification for the lights for the eyes, you can definitely do that without any modification. And then the next part is you can actually remove this piece here. It's a little bit hard right now. Okay, there you go. Same goes for the other slot, so you can actually maybe put in other weaponries if you want to. I am mistaken for this part here. I thought you can actually, but you get the point here. It's for some reason they actually have this slot here open. I haven't actually, just looking at the manual here, there's really no point of having this slot there unless there's some modification. Oh, and there you go. This is actually one of the units that there's actually, that the fins itself is actually two separate pieces. You can actually just slide it right in. It's really not that bad. And here's another one here for the leg. So there's definitely some customization plans here for this unit, since there's slots here that you can actually remove. See? And then the last feature for this unit is this piece here, where you can actually definitely, it's like equip your beam, Mega Beam Bazooka. Okay, now let's put it back in. Now the next other feature here, before moving on to the articulation test, is the core fighter here, and I'll show you guys. And as you guys can see, there's really not a whole lot of details here, but the feature here is actually quite nice. And there you go. And now you get the core booster where the beam saber is located. Drop that, see that slot there. And if I remember correctly, there you go. You get the core booster. Now, you guys have seen the articulation test, the special features here, knobs and seam lines. Now let's move on to the articulation test here. The articulation test is really not that hard. Good mobility on the head, as you guys can see. For the arm, not that bad. This is what it looks like. And for the hand, and also that's how far the arms can go. And there's the molded F90 as well. F90, the 90Y. And then the next one is the waist. It's articulated, really nice. And then the back skirt, you get this piece here that is actually, that you can move around. You get the side skirt, you get the front skirt, you get the legs here. Now for the legs here, if you're wondering if you can use an action base for this, yes, this is a master base part here. I actually cut it to pieces. I actually use this for my avalanche axia. It actually fits, so it's really not that bad. Maybe minor modification. Now you get the hand here, and then you get limited mobility there. That's how far the legs can go. For the feet, and the ankle guard is actually molded in. Okay, now let's move on to my final thoughts here. Okay, so is this unit worth getting? As long as you can get this for a cheap price, a fair price, yes, it is actually worth getting. I actually do like this unit here. Now, one of the issues that I actually did found is certain loose parts here. The legs can actually get loose over time, and you actually have trouble actually equipping the Mega Beam, Hyper Mega Beam Bazooka. But then the beam rifle here is actually not that hard to equip. And then the other issue here is when you equip the Mega Beam, you will actually have issues with the core fighter there. Now, a lot of work will be necessary for this unit here, nub and seamline removal, but the overall result will definitely be great. So again, certain issues with the parts that will be loose over time due to the age and the molding. This is a classic kit after all. It's not perfect. Now, of course, there's actually a lot of opportunity to bring out the best of this unit here, and I actually do plan on giving this a really nice paint job, seamline removal. Just gonna be the basic. Okay, that's all the time that I got, guys. This is actually a faster review than I actually anticipated. I really did enjoy building this unit here. It actually took me at least about 2 hours to build. And this is a 1/100 scale. What do you call that now? Mobile suit unit. Okay, tongue twist. But quick comparison here. I do have my G04 here. So, as you guys can see, this is a size comparison. So you get the master grade to his right, and you got the high grade to his left here. Okay, so that's all the time that I got, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. Much appreciated. This is R13. Have a good day, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. I will see you guys on the next video, and remember, have fun, relax, and enjoy. That is Gunpla.